Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, January 6th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, winter certainly didn't wait long to kick in 2025, and if anyone is looking for the best job in the world, here's your OMG fact for the day. In Italy, the government hires pizza inspectors to ensure restaurants are making pizzas at, quote, Italian quality. Now, when I find out the site to submit an app, I'll let you know. But it is Monday, and there is a ton of news, so let's get into it, shall we? Annapolis and Anne Arundel County officials are dealing with significant winter weather this morning, with forecasts predicting up to 12 inches of snow. Annapolis has declared a snow emergency, effective at 11 p.m. last night, requiring all vehicles to be removed from emergency snow routes. To facilitate this, complimentary parking is available at city garages, including Park Place, Knighton, Gotts, and Hillman, starting again at 11 p.m. last night. Residents are advised to stay off the roads during the storm to allow plow crews to work efficiently. We're going to have more with the weather in a few minutes, but all public and private schools are closed today, along with AACC, and many businesses will also be closed due to the storm. The best advice we can give is to stay at home and off the roads and let the crews do their work. And if you have any cool photos, send them over to me at info@eyeonannapolis.net. U.S. Naval Academy and NSA Annapolis have implemented heightened security measures in response to recent violence and threats in New Orleans and Las Vegas. Effective immediately, public visitation is suspended with access limited to vetted individuals attending Naval Academy-sponsored events. The Trusted Traveler program is also suspended, and 100% ID checks are now enforced at all gates and the Brigade Sports Complex. Additionally, Greenberry Point, including its trails and nature center, is closed indefinitely, except for guests that are staying at the cottages. The Annapolis area may have a new state senator. Delegate Henson has been selected by the Anne Arundel County Democratic Central Committee to fill Maryland Senate District 30 seat following Sarah Elfreth's recent departure and swearing in as a U.S. Congresswoman. The 10-9 decision came after a nearly 4-hour meeting at the Michael Bush Library in Annapolis on Saturday morning. Delegate Henson, who has represented District 30A in the Maryland House of Delegates since 2019, brings a background in law and history of public service, including a tenure in the Annapolis City Council. Her legislative efforts have focused on tax relief for small businesses, public housing improvements, and initiatives supporting maternal health and affordable child care. Now, I said we may have a new senator. The ultimate appointment does lie with the governor, and usually the governor will go along with the Central Committee's recommendation. Now, with her vacant seat, they're going to do the same process all over again to fill that seat. And up in northern Anne Arundel County, Republican Rachel Munoz resigned effective January 1st, and the Republican Central Committee has sent LaToya Congolo's name to Governor Moore for appointment. Congolo most recently unsuccessfully challenged Dana Schalheim for a seat on the Anne Arundel County Board of Education. Sheetz, that popular convenience store and gas station chain, is set to open its very first Anne Arundel County location at 1441 West Nursery Road in Linthicum. Known for its made-to-order sandwiches and salads, Sheetz is currently hiring for the new store with a hiring event scheduled for this Wednesday, January 8th, at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Linthicum Heights. Starting pay is $16 an hour. However, an official opening date for that location has not yet been announced. Look out, Wawa. On Friday on Canines and Crosstracks, we met Smokey, an adorable 4-month-old Siberian Husky. You want to get in touch with the SPCA and give him his forever home. On Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with Jerry from Schroll's Brat Shop in Edgewater. And if you are a fan of brats and wursts and sauerkraut, this one's for you. Yum. Okay, that is a wrap. First off, thank you, as always, for listening and sharing. And a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Scout and Molly's. Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is back with her first Monday Money Report of 2025. And of course, we'll get you all updated on the weather situation. All of that's coming up for you in just a bit, so hang around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Arundel County. Now that you've dug out your snow shovel, you can dig out your car and your driveway and your sidewalk. I'll tell you, it is a winter blast for sure. Today, brace yourselves. That significant winter storm that we told you about is here. Snow began late last night, and we expect accumulations ranging from 5 to 10 inches across the county and isolated spots potentially seeing up to 12 inches. Snowfall rates could reach 1 to 3 inches per hour through mid-morning today. A second round of heavy snow is likely tonight before tapering off late night. Highs will be around 30 degrees with lows in the lower 20s. A winter storm warning is in effect until 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Travel conditions will rapidly deteriorate, making roads impassable during peak snowfall. It's highly recommended to postpone any non-essential travel and exercise caution when shoveling. Tomorrow, the storm will depart, leaving us with mostly sunny skies. Highs will be in the lower 30s with lows around 20 degrees. Northwest winds will be brisk, gusting up to 30 miles per hour, which may cause some blowing and drifting of the fresh snow. Wednesday, you can expect mostly sunny conditions with highs around 30 degrees and lows between 15 and 20 degrees. Ooh, that's a cold one. It will be a chilly day for sure, so bundle up if you are heading outside. And looking ahead, there is a potential for another snow event this coming weekend. While it is still too early to provide any specific details, forecasts do suggest the possibility of a moderate snowfall on Saturday, January 11th. You want to stay tuned for updates as the week progresses? You want to stay safe and warm, and remember to check for the latest updates as weather conditions can change rapidly.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Ann Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Despite closing out the year on a down note, the S&P 500 was up 23% for 2024. Many analysts are predicting a 10% total return for 2025, which is much closer to the average annual return. As we start the new year, many of us are starting resolutions, and some of us have already stopped working on those resolutions. It's important to realize that our financial, physical, and mental health are all intertwined. Financial stress impacts your health. And the same things that apply when starting a new fitness routine or diet apply with financial goals. If one of your 2025 goals is to get in better financial shape, start with figuring out where you are now. Make a list of your assets, or what you own, and your liabilities, or what you owe. Use your year-end credit card reports and your checking account statements to see what you're currently spending. Where does your money go each month? Finally, where do you want to be at the end of 2025? Are you focused on paying off debt, building savings, or another goal like increased travel or buying a boat? No matter what your goal is, start small. Just like a new strenuous workout routine or a crash diet, Extreme budgeting is hard to maintain over a long period of time. Instead, consider small, manageable changes. What is one small thing that you can do? Can you get a second job 2 days a month or a side hustle? Have a yard sale and put the proceeds towards your goal. Put other changes on autopilot. If you want to increase savings, ask your company to direct $10 a paycheck towards your savings account. After a few months, increase that amount. For retirement, increase your 401k or TSP contribution by 1%. Set up an automatic transfer of $25 a month into a Roth or 529 account. If you want to control spending, start by being conscious of where your money currently goes. Where are you willing to cut back? Just like the person who declares they will get up and work out every morning before work, only to hit the snooze alarm day after day, you have to focus on the goal. You could go out to dinner or order DoorDash, but if you stop and think about what you want more, the big savings account, the trip, being debt-free, it's easier to choose between two things than to just deny yourself. Finally, that which is measured improves. If you really want to hit your goals, put up a chart somewhere visible, like your refrigerator or in the shower. Every time you make a payment towards your debt or transfer money to savings, update the chart. Your action item this week is to write down your goals for 2025. Put them in an envelope and tuck them away until the end of the year. Be sure to check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and to register for our upcoming educational events. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only and does not intend to make an offer, solicitation, sale, or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investment for all risks, unless otherwise stated, are not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult a qualified financial advisor and/or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.